Good morning. Hi. Wondering if anybody's out there and awake yet this morning. It's been a long time since I've been on. So I wanted to kind of just pop in, kind of do, like our Friday Night Live, but Saturday morning, because I wanted to come on last night, and you know what? I totally crashed. I fell asleep at like 8 o'clock. Working full time. I forgot how tired it actually makes you. But anyway, hi. I got a little bit of show and tell. I know I showed you some postings of a little trip that we took to Arcadia, which is like a little antique town that's local here. And I showed you some of these pictures, but I don't think the pictures did any of these individual items any kind of justice. So I kind of wanted to show you these little doilies. Actually, you know what? With this paper underneath, let me try and do this. This is one of the things I wanted to show you that I found. It was actually a pillowcase that I kind of split open, and now it's just a long strip of fabric. But isn't it pretty? I got this at the Goodwill for like $1. It was one of those, where a particular color was on sale. And so it was $2, and I got it for $1. But it's actually a pillowcase that I split up that side seam, and then just tore off the other part of the cotton just so it was a little more manageable. Here I'm fussing with it and you guys can't even see it. But that's what I did with this pillowcase. And then I used the other pieces of fabric in my eco dyes and, other little projects that I do. But I wanted to lay this down so you could see these. This is so pretty. I got this for $3 at an antique shop. I don't think I've ever seen one that was this shape. But wouldn't that be perfect as like a journal cover or part of a journal cover? It's like perfect. Let me make sure I have it centered, sorry. And then I got this for $1. And I got this for $1. And then this for $1. Isn't that cute? So anyway, I'm sorry, my mom just hollered something. I don't know if she was talking to me or not. Oh, and this for $1. This one is a little less lacy and more of, a real crocheted doily. It's really cute. See these little ribbons? When I got it from the shop, they have these little tags on it because they're like on consignment, so they know which person, that actually earned the money. But she was cutting off the little tags, and I was kind of freaking out. I said, "What are you doing?" And she cut all the tags off because I like when the tags are left on. So anyway, those were those few items that I wanted to show you because they were just so pretty, especially this one. But these little brooches, look at this. Can you see it on the white? Isn't that so pretty? I got this for $3 at an antique shop. $3. What I'll probably do is zoom in on this. I'm going to make a video of this little live, so I have something new to post onto my YouTube because I haven't done anything even there lately. And this one here, this little brooch, was made from a button. Can you see the little holes on it? So I'm thinking at some point I'm going to try and see if I can do that. Maybe I'll do that on a video and just kind of layer up buttons and maybe jewelry pieces, and we'll make some brooches because those are so cool. And this is the crocheted button. I don't know if you can see that. What I'll probably do, like I said, is zoom in on it. But aren't they cool? Especially this one, because it is a button, but it looks like it's almost like an epoxy, or maybe even a hot glue. It feels more like an epoxy was used to glue everything up together. But this one for $3, I thought. At first I saw it and I thought it said 30. And she goes, nope, it's only $3. I said, okay, I think I'll take it. So those were the antique shop place. I wanted to show you those little things. I wanted to show you, of course, my Goodwill find, but I also found a bed skirt that has eyelet on it too. I already tore the bottom that hangs off the flat piece. So I have a big flat sheet piece, another piece of cotton that I can use for my eco dyes. But look at this right here. Isn't this awesome? $3. And it's like 3 strips because it's from the bottom and the 2 sides of a bed skirt. So look in your linens at your thrift shops. It's amazing the things that people get rid of. Now, this one here, I probably wouldn't have torn it if I didn't already have one that I found on my bed, because it is just so pretty. But, yeah, all kinds of it. See? Isn't that fun? $3. So those are my Goodwill finds, my antique store finds, and we went and saw my sister-in-law in Gainesville. We stopped at a restaurant, and with this whole COVID thing, they had all the silverware in bags. So, of course, I kept the bags. Look at it, even has the little days stickers that was holding this closed that they were packaged. Isn't that cool? But she is a thrift shop person too. So she kind of always keeps her eye out for different things that I might like. And she found this book. And it's, I'm trying to make sure that I have it framed for you. So, I'm sorry, I'm not even looking to see if anybody's on and commenting. Make sure I'm on chat. Yay! I'm here. Hi, girls. Sandy, Heidi, hi, I miss you guys. It seems like forever since I've been on. But anyway, this little book right here is something that she found. I don't know if it was an antique store or just, a thrift store. But look at this paper. Can you see? Look at the edge. Is it showing on camera? It's like already, those metal or plastic rulers that have the rough edges that you tear. It already has that edge on it. And it's naturally already yellowed. This is like a tissue paper. And it's sewn in. There's like 3 different signatures to it. And and look at how loose it is. So it's going to be really easy to cut apart. At least I think it is. And then I can use it. Isn't it so pretty though? This particular page, I was a little disappointed that this was the center of that signature and this page wasn't, because it would have been so cool, to kind of keep that intact. But it would be pretty easy just to still use it. It's such a pretty book though. Look at this tissue paper. It's all, actually I think it might just be an old vellum, but it's already browned on the edges. It's so cool. I love it. And it's got print on both sides, so it kind of shows through. And then some birds, and I love it. Even the little poetry sayings are kind of sweet. They're very sweet, actually. But look at this page. Isn't that beautiful? I was so excited. I probably spent a half hour kind of just closely examining everything that was in the book while she sat there and laughed at me. But Another tissue paper. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. I'm not sure where this was on the book, but it looked like, you know, it might have been something around. I don't know. Maybe it was even a bookmark. I don't know. But that's cool too. See, look how cool that page is, but it's not the center. Oh, look at this one. You guys. Maybe I'll find what book it is and let you guys know. So it's a Hallmark edition, A World to Share. But maybe you can even search this. Maybe there's some out there like on eBay or something. Isn't it so pretty though? So anyway, I think that was all of my show and tell. Since I haven't been kind of around. But I do have this here. This is my junk journal that I've been working on. I kind of have a series on my YouTube channel. I did squeak in a little bit of work on it. So I'm going to show you at least where we left off before and where I am now. I didn't get a lot done, only because by the time I get home and eat dinner, fortunately, you know, dinner's been waiting for me, so I don't have to cook dinner because I don't get home until, you know, it's been 6:30, 7 o'clock after leaving the house at 7 in the morning or 7:15. But I just been crashing, just getting used to that, you know. It's not even banker hours. They're longer than banker hours. So I think this is where we left off last time, where I had sewn this little signature in and covered this. I'm not sure if I had this part done or not. Maybe I did. But this is a big envelope that's like upside down, so it's flat, makes a little natural pocket. And another, you know, business remittance type envelope that I just covered with the blue paper. So if you remember, I'm just pretty much setting this up to get it ready for decoration and actual use. The next time my guy and I take a trip, I'm going to use this and show you how I used it. Because a lot of times we don't see, you know, how journals are actually used. So anyway, I just covered some of the stuff that was on the envelopes just so that it's another little journal spot. This piece right here was the back side of a prescription informational piece. So the two little pieces I made into like a pocket. So here's a pocket, and then I kind of stapled some little scrappy pieces so I had, you know, journal spot there. But this was the other side of that same piece, and it already had a pocket, but I cut a bigger hole and covered it and did a little bit of collage, kind of like I did on the cover, and then covered the back side too. This is the other side of one of the hospital file folders, and I'll link the you know, the playlist to this project in the video when I attach it to YouTube. And then this is like a Delta ad for credit, but I just covered a few of the little pieces, and so we can do a little bit of journaling. I haven't covered this yet, and I think I'm going to sew in some more scrappy papers like I did in the other one. You know, this one here. This paper's here. I'm going to do the same thing and leave the text, because what I want to do is, you know, glue like postcards or pictures, you know, memorabilia from the different or whatever trip my guy and I end up taking when I use this. So I glued another business envelope here, And this is another piece of the actual file folder from the hospital. It's kind of like torn in half and turned on its side. This was the pocket that was in it. So I just did some distressing, covered the hospital information here, and did more distressing. Even on the inside edge, I just kind of folded it and, you know, gave it some distress because it was already sewn together. But if we look, I'm almost done with the covering up of stuff, because this here is the last page. So I just have to do something, you know, probably just mostly distressing, because this is already blank. It's just a matter of, you know, doing something here so that it's, you know, more usable for journaling or memory keeping or whatever we do. So, hi. There's a whole bunch of you watching. Hi. This is so fun. I feel kind of rusty and awkward too. It's been a little while since I've done any kind of live or even YouTube. I was putting out like, you know, 2 or 3 videos every week, and I haven't done anything in like 2 weeks. My other project that I'm working on that I'm not going to show you, only because it warrants its own video, is my design team journal for Daisy Collins. I did a whole bunch of sewing, and I think I'm going to put the signatures together. So, but that's going to be on another video. I just wanted to pop in and say hi, because I miss everybody. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I had. Now I got to go through and see if anybody went on Friday Night Live, so I can catch up on what everybody else is doing. I've still been doing the welcomes and, you know, keeping track of what's happening with my little die cutter group. And thank you, ladies. I've had so many people, you know, that have privately messaged me saying thank you for having that group. It's really cool that there's so many of us that are reaching out. It really does mean a lot to quite a few ladies that otherwise don't get a lot of, you know, fun communications and stuff in the mail. So that's all I got, without having any real, you know, communication or questions that are popping up. I'm going to just let you all go and enjoy your weekend. And I look forward to catching up with what everybody's doing. Enjoy the day. Have a wonderful weekend. The sun is shining here. I have no idea what the temperatures or weather is like where you all are, but enjoy it. Get outside, get some sun, take a little road trip, and like I said last time, you know, instead of turning left this time, turn right, see where it takes you, and do a little exploring. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.